Oh wow, it's been a while. I got bored, so I stopped making these. So that's what happens. You get bored and you don't do things. I never do things when I get bored. So, last one I think was about the hike. I think this is number 7. I'm losing track. That's what also happens. You lose track if you do not keep track. My rambling has been nice and entertaining lately. I guess I haven't had the chem lab to complain about yet, because I have chem lab tomorrow. I haven't done the lab report yet because it's stupid, and everyone in my LC and then the community thing, it's like we don't want to do it. No one else has done it yet. That's the thing, because our LC leader made this email saying a bunch of people asked her if we could work on it tomorrow. So no one's done it, and there's a reason for that because it's stupid. I'm sure there are other reasons, but that's the main one. So in other news, I put up all my work, and I'm doing that tonight, because I have chemistry due tomorrow. I have algebra due tomorrow, and this has been pushed forward like 2 weeks. So I've known about this for 2 weeks. But I never get around to it. I always have stuff to do every single day, so I never get to it. And apparently, I guess I have biology essay. I figured out since we have new material now, but I haven't got an email. See, this is like a running gag here. I never get emails that I want. So I have to be out there anyway, but for the other thing, I don't have to be out to like, I like holding it like that better, even though you can see my thumb, ew. I don't want. Okay, I'll probably drop this and that'll be bad. But I'll have to be out there till 6, and I don't want to hang around for like an hour. I'm so tired, and I can't believe it's Tuesday already. Like, it's gonna be Friday, and then it's gonna be Saturday and Sunday. And I have a chemistry exam on Friday, and I'm trying not to have problems, but I will have problems. I usually do. Because there's such a gap between what we start learning after the first exam and the stuff we just learned. It's so much that I'm like, I got a grasp on the stuff we're doing like currently, but I'm like, oh, there's all the other stuff that I forgot about. Like solubility rules, oxidation reduction reactions. I don't know any of that anymore, so I have to study hard. Study hard in Tumblr less and Yu-Gi-Oh less, and that's really hard to Yu-Gi-Oh less, because right now it's in like a cool 5-part episode, and I'm only on like part 2. I want to keep watching, but I can't keep watching. In fact, I shouldn't even go to DAF tonight, but we're doing a rehearsal. I gotta print out a thing for that. I don't even remember to do the things I want to do. You have to do that. Plus, I'm going to the Ren Fest with them on Saturday. Hopefully, I'll have to talk about getting the group discount tickets or however they're doing it. Because I want to go to the Renaissance Fair, and I haven't been in a long time. And the last time I went, it rained, and it was sad. And I was sad. It was cold. I'm always sad when I'm cold. Speaking of things of being cold, I recently acquired some new gear. Okay. I put it in here. Where is it? First, I got a new scarf. Put it on. Model it. Okay, LEAP, which is Leaders for Mental Awareness and Protection. I think I might have mentioned that in a previous vlog. We did a clothing swap, and I bought a shirt. And I walked away with this pretty scarf because I did not have a scarf with me. I have a bunch of scarves at home, but I didn't bring any of them with me. And also, I got a cardigan. I love cardigans. They're so nice. They're nice as clothes. It's good. My other cardigan is purple, so it can go with a lot of things I own. Good luck on the chair. Go, good. Good. In other news, I've recently started rewatching these art tutorials I really liked by someone on YouTube, Shikra, if any of you, I'm talking to the void, have seen those videos. They're really good. They're really long though. Like the one I watched the other day about connecting the arms to the torso was like 20 minutes. I watched the whole thing and I've been practicing. And I'm like, wow, this is some next level stuff here. Because I'm looking, I'm like, oh wow, that's more realistic. That makes more sense to why they look like that. So I guess I'm just vlogging while I'm waiting for that email. Let's go check. My roommate just left too, which is why I'm doing this. I wouldn't vlog in front of her because I don't know. Some people might feel awkward being in the same room as someone who's vlogging. He usually sends out the email of the worksheet, asking to print it out, but I never print it out because he prints out a bunch of copies. So I just gotta get there early and grab one. I'll probably head out there anyway just to make sure. Like, I don't know why we wouldn't have one. We don't have an exam coming up in bio, but we do. We're learning about mitosis and meiosis, and a bit about cancer-causing cells, and that's the harder one to figure out. There's all this stuff about the genes and gene mutations and what causes it and protein problems, and it's hard to keep track of, so I need a slide to break all that down. Meiosis and mitosis isn't so bad, though. It's getting more into the stuff I remember from high school biology because, mitosis and meiosis, that was more of a big thing you learn then. We didn't really learn about cancer in high school for sophomore bio. Is there an SI or not? I did make it to the chemistry SI today. It happened. We finally can get in the room that we're supposed to be in because boss gave him a key. It's good. And there was no bacon left this morning. By the time I got to the line for breakfast, I usually don't breakfast until like 11 on Tuesdays and Thursdays because I just stay in bed too late, and then I gotta be like, I gotta get to SI, so no breakfast until later. I'm like, today I'm going to get breakfast, so I don't wreck my whole eating schedule. And usually we have a smaller line for we have the same thing every day: eggs, potatoes. Sometimes you get lucky and they're the good home fries, and not the sliced potatoes. Those aren't very good. They're not good. And there's usually sausages, and sometimes there's bacon. And I get up there and there's no more bacon, and I didn't have time for them to wait. I can't talk. For them to make more bacon. And I was really sad because my eggs were cold. Since there were barely any. I'm lucky I even got eggs because I was scraping from the bottom of the thing, and they've run out of everything and I'm going to starve. I got pancakes. They weren't very good pancakes. My syrup was cold. This breakfast was 3 out of 10 would not breakfast again, but I have to breakfast again. It's usually better really way early in the morning. Just nobody eats breakfast. So the time I eat breakfast at 7:30, no one does that. They all sleep in. And I'm like, no, I have to eat the food. It'd be annoying seeing my thumb there. No, it's. I'm an idiot. That's what I am. And in addition to Renfest, if I'm able to, on Sunday, we have this community garden day. I'm not sure what we'll be doing in there, though, because if the frost came in and killed everything. Right overnight, the guy who takes the most care of it was saying how everything, he wasn't able to save anything, but I guess he will be preparing the garden for the rest of winter, so it will come back in the spring. It's a really nice garden. I got a squash from that, and I've had some tomatoes. The guy who runs it is really nice. He came up to me after elite meetings, hey, I got some tomatoes from the garden. You want some? Because he remembers how I helped out in the garden. I'm like, yeah, free tomatoes. It's great. And I ate them, and they were tomatoes. I'm glad they were tomatoes and not nothing else. I'm restless. And I'm really looking forward to DAF because for our variety show we're going to do a singing musical number of La Viva M, and I've always wanted to dance in that. Ever since I first saw Rent at state conference, I want to see that. Of course, we're not doing the exact same version because the one I saw was the All Ohio show, which was lots of the most talented thespians from all different schools of Ohio. So it was still a high schoolish version, and I was seeing the ones from the movie for the first time, oh my god. I'm scared, but also excited. What's a good way to combine that? Scared-eyed. I'm not using nervous-sided because it's fear. Always feel the fear. Excited. I don't know. I'll think of one. Oh, and since I never look back on these, except for like once, I can't remember if I ever said, blog doesn't stand for anything. It's just blog. It's not like book log, which would be stupid because that's what a log in itself is in a book, like Captain's log. Okay, they didn't really use logs in Star Trek, but so I was disappointed. I'd hoped the B would stand for something, but I couldn't find anything. I actually didn't look. That's why I didn't find anything. Didn't look for any instances of when blogs started to become popularized. So I should do that when I'm not going crazy. What's worse is about this crazy week is that one of the sites I go on has started its Halloween event, and I want to do that. They might not have like a plot comic or anything though, which they had. They've been having a lot lately, which is great. It's better than what Neopets used to do. It's really weird. And I'll have to go into this another time because I have to go soon. It's going to be 11 minutes and you don't want to hear me talk for 20 minutes. I can and I will. You don't want that. I barely go on Neopets anymore. Like, I check in every once in a while, but it's like I grew out of it. Ooh, that's me gazing into the past. So, I hope you have a good Tuesday. Tuesdays can be good and Tuesdays can be bad, but I hope your Tuesday is a good Tuesday. So, goodbye, friends, squids, country squids. Bye.